Hi, I'm Dan. Welcome back to iAllegedly. And I have a very serious warning for all of us right now. Please take this very seriously. The digital ID is coming and it's being hidden and done right under our noses. We're not supposed to notice this. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. We have a sponsor today, Patriot Gold Group. But let's get right into it. Certain things happen and they're talked about and it's like it's no big deal, but this is the warning signs of all warning signs. Don't touch this, it's hot. Beware of alligators. I mean, all this stuff you have to worry about in our lives, but you have to understand, you have to take this one seriously. The state of Alaska is implementing digital IDs for digital currencies with their MyAlaska app. And you can sit there and go, damn, I don't live in Alaska. No, the idea with this is that this is being done so that they can have digital currencies and they can track each and every one of us. Now, please understand this. If you start with a state that's got 740,000 people to it, it's going to be very, very easy to implement. Think about it. There's almost 4 million people in Los Angeles alone. You couldn't do it in that city, but you're going to sit there and implement this, in the state of Alaska. This is insane that they are doing this. Absolute lunacy that they are doing this. Now, a few things about this, just so you know, because this ties into something else that you didn't even know about. And that is, you're going to lose all autonomy. And I want you to think about this. With the digital ID, they want biometrics, where they want it so that you can go out and give a tour. I'm at the Mission Inn. Okay? Think about this, first of all. I drove to meet my brother today, and I'm 50 miles from my house right now. No big deal. But Dan, what are you doing driving 50 miles from your house? During the week, on an early morning jaunt to go out to Riverside. Well, I just thought I would come out and see the sights and talk about the end of the world and the end of all of our privacy. But I want you to think about this, guys, and what this means. Okay? When they implement this, you're going to have all of your data be put online so that people can see it constantly. You're going to be tracked in every way, shape, and form. It's going to be a single portal. They're going to call it agentic AI. It's going to be done in such a way that it's going to be a good thing for all of us. No, it's not. Okay? They're going to have something called a smart wallet for you so that you'll be able to go out and they will be able to track your spending. But hey, guess what? You're going to have all your money online. You're going to have it in one app, and you're going to be able to, be tracked. Now think about this. By combining your digital ID credentials and your financial functions, which are digital wallet and payment, you're going to be able to have the government be able to control everything that you do as far as tracking, as far as spending, as far as, I have to buy gas in this area. Well, Dan, what are you buying gas for in Riverside? You don't even live near Riverside. The idea of these, cities where they control everything and you don't drive, that's what they want. They want a world that's like that. This transformed what used to be discreet. You'll have no privacy for spending. You will have no privacy for anything. I have multiple friends that like to gamble, and they all do it in different ways. I have a friend that lives in Vegas, and he likes to go to the casino and bet his football game the weekend. I have other friends that do it online, and I have, a friend in Florida that likes to go to the casinos there. The point is that you should do that a lot. They would control that with your biometrics, with your palm print, with your eye print, with everything. And what used to be discreet is done. You won't mail payments. It'll all be done online. The biometric authentication of your face, your fingerprint becomes your key. Okay? Give it potential power to track and surveil. The plan calls for biometric features. Okay? Once biometric data becomes tied to your ID, your wallet, your services, it's going to become harder to separate yourself. Okay? Can't cheat on your wife. Okay? You have to report all your spending. Okay? I'm joking about the cheating on your wife part. potential or abuse of databases. So I try to walk away from this. They're giving a tour right now, and the guy's kind of loud, so walk away from this. This is happening. And the reason why this is important is the second part. The Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, okay, is issuing a report right now. Think about this. Issuing a report that, this guy's loud. Hear him? It's really loud. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency says that they're just approved digital payments as a platform for your bank to do. Well, the bank won't handle the money. They'll just authorize the payments and make it so that this can be done. Wait a second. What does this have to do with anything? Why would they do this? Well, what they're doing this is so that they can authorize the payments through these digital platforms. This is the end, guys. This is the end of your privacy. This is the end of you going out and purchasing what you want. You know what? I like to go shop on Wednesdays and not tell my husband. You won't be able to do that anymore. It's all going to be online. He's going to be able to open an app and know exactly everything that you spent, and you won't have to do this. Now, no. When you read these two reports below, it is disturbing, but the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency just approved something that you're like, Dan, who reads this stuff? You know, I have over 70 news sources that I get all my stuff from, and then you guys. But you get things from the banking industry that you may think is boring, but I'm like, oh my gosh, they just approved the transactions to be done digitally like this and make it so that your privacy is done. You're finished. You'll never be able to go out and do anything with any autonomy now, ever. You know, think about it. I'm in Riverside. You know, let's walk through some shops and spend some money right now. You can't do that because they're going to know you're here. They're going to know you're here by your phone. Now, nobody wants to be tracked. You know what? I don't care how good your relationship is. You don't want to sit there and tell me that, you know, you want to know what you're spending your money on. You know? It would just be the killer of all killers. This nice little quaint little downtown area. It'd be great if it didn't have all the homeless people down here. But the digital ID is going to be a huge problem, and it's here. It's absolutely here. But the warning sign of all warning signs, I'm telling you guys, this is awful. Angelic AI acting on your behalf. Now, here's the other thing, is your AI is going to be able to make purchases. It's going to be able to do things to remind you of what you have to do, what you have to pay, and how you need to stay in line. Think about this. Hey, Dan, your rent's due on the 1st. You can't buy that dinner. Well, what do you mean I can't buy the dinner out here? Well, you won't have enough money to pay your rent in 6 days. That's happening, guys. That's going to happen. You're going to be a slave to your cell phone. You're going to be a slave to the system. Oh, my God. The more we delegate to AI, the less direct control you have. And I love AI. I love the use. I love the helpfulness in research, but you don't want it to take over your life to where it thinks for you. You need to go out and exercise your, freedom of speech. Consolidation of personal data, identity, behavior, financial flows, service. Think about this, the financial flows, how you spend money. Gosh, you sure do piss money away. We just talked about a world where you have people that walk through their paychecks in 48 hours. Well, wait a second. Imagine you get paid and it goes into the AI system through Alaska, and I can't buy that. Well, what do you mean I can't buy that? I want to go get I want to go get a $12 coffee at Starbucks. No, once it's normalized, you won't be able to opt out. It won't be normal, and they're going to start with think about it. Wyoming is the least populated state in the United States. They say that's got about 600,000 people to it. Next, Vermont and Alaska. So you test it with a place like Alaska, where you've got the rural community. You have nice cities there, but you don't have what you have in Vermont and with Wyoming as far as the downtown industrial areas. You just don't. So This is disturbing, guys. It really, really is. So read these stories below. You know, they're selling a line of S where they're telling you it's security and convenience as justification, while oversight, misuse, abuse risks remain poorly defined. In other words, you're not going to be able to opt out of this. You're going to have your cell phone. Well, I don't want to have a cell phone with me all the time. What it's going to do is it's going to make you travel. It's going to make me go see my brother and leave my phone at the house. Hey, what time are you going to be here? Yeah, I left the phone at the house so they wouldn't track me because I'm going to my brother and we're going to go to Portillo's. You know what I mean? You can't do that. Come on. So, this is happening. Share this with all your friends and colleagues. There's a lot more to cover in this video, but this is disturbing right now, guys. And this could be one of the most dangerous things that we've come across in this channel ever. And it'll be interesting to see if people talk about it, if it gets watched or not. But the digital ID being tested in Alaska is one thing. And then the banks miraculously approved these type of transactions where your bank can monitor things like this back and forth. Oh, Dan, that was going to happen anyways. But notice it was done quietly at the same time that this is being done. So now you don't have to go out and get government approval to do this. Hello, that should freak you out right now. Okay? Let me know what you think. This is nice down here, but I want to leave you with one thing. It is incredibly dangerous. It is a junkie festival down here. Okay? Let me know what you think so far. Share your thoughts. Let's talk about our sponsor, Patriot Gold Group. Gold has done miraculous things over the last 3 years since I started talking about it. But let's talk about something we can all afford, and that is silver. Silver just hit its all-time high of almost $61 an ounce. Please call Patriot Gold Group today, 888-330-1431. The industrial uses, the medical uses, the fact that there is not enough silver to go around for everything that we do in this world should make you want more silver in your portfolio. Contact #1 rated Patriot Gold Group today, 888-330-1431. Do it before it's too late, guys. This is going to do amazing things. Experts have said that silver could go above $200 an ounce. If you could buy something for $61 or $62 that could go to $200, what does that do for you? Contact #1 rated Patriot Gold Group for 9 years in a row today and let them know that Dan from iAllegedly sent you. Do it now before it's too late. One thing that's interesting right now is the top 10 cities that people are leaving and moving to. Here's the thing that's wild. All these people from California flocked to Texas. Texas is now the largest exodus state in the union. I was like, wow. Now, what they're saying from Realtor.com is it's basically where you have the most sales transactions, but people, where are you moving to? You know, so a lot of people are leaving Las Vegas. Las Vegas has serious problems right now with the real estate there. Nashville, Charlotte, and St. Louis are the largest cities. You can read the whole top 10 list. But, you know, people right now don't want to stay someplace that you know, crime is up. I mean, like this downtown area. During the last real estate downturn, there were condos that were built literally 2 blocks from here. And the thing about this was that you had retail on the bottom and condos upstairs. A builder, you know, went bankrupt. They sold 10 units for $1 million. $100,000 a unit. I don't care where you live. You can buy a unit for 100 grand and then own the retail space downstairs. In other words, you got the real estate down here, and upstairs you have the apartment. Imagine having 10 of those for $1 million. Vegas is seeing a mass exodus of some of their nightlife, some of their shows. There's a show that had a bunch of fanfare called the Disco Show at the Link, and it's run by Spiegelworld that does the same. They do Absinthe, and it's a good show company, and I know people that have seen it. My last girlfriend, I got her tickets for that thing. But the problem that you have right now is the Disco Show is done, and it's not selling enough tickets. It's going to close January 3rd. Bye. See you later. But wait a second. It's right next to Pinky's, the Vanderpump place. Here's the thing. Cromwell Hotel is changing its name to the Vanderpump Hotel. The uh, remodel starts on February 3rd. I am telling you, if you have an ounce of testosterone in your body and you're a man, that Pinky's place sucks horribly. It is an Instagram place. It's right outside. It's between the Cromwell and the Flamingo, and it's a restaurant that serves fruity drinks. It's like, wait a second, do you guys have like beer or regular drinks? No, we don't. And everything is like sugared drinks and frilly flowers and stuff like that. So it's great for women that can go out there and get their picture taken. That's what that is. But the Vanderpump Hotel, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what this place looks like when it is said and done. So, next thing is Tesla. For the first time, Tesla was downgraded by Morgan Stanley, the investment bank. The investment bank says that Tesla is no longer a buy, it's a hold right now. And they question the valuation of the company. Now, you can sit there and go, oh, I hate Elon Musk. This is wild, guys, because name another car company that's doing anything in the car business that's worth talking about, and the only one that you have is Tesla right now. Everybody else is dying. I mean, we should just have a channel. You guys want to have a YouTube channel? Do the Ford recall channel. There you go. Because all you do is you get new. Oh, wow, there's another recall this week. There's been millions and millions of cars recalled by Ford. There have been well over 100 recalls in 2025. 100, guys. There's 52 weeks in a year. Do the math. Okay? It is embarrassing how bad this has been for Ford. Couple things. Don't forget that we are having our Christmas card giveaway, and you use this QR code right here, take a picture of it, make sure you're on our email list. You sign up by going to this, and you'll be on the Christmas card list. Everybody gets a Christmas card, and then we're going to pull random names, and we are going to send out prizes in January of 2026. There's going to be cash, there's going to be gold, silver, gift cards, a little bit of everything. It's going to be absolutely amazing, like we always do. I spend way too much money on this every year, but this is my way of saying thank you to all you guys, and I appreciate you. So please sign up, take advantage of that. Don't forget we have a private channel called iAllegedly Live, and that is all the uncensored stuff that's out there that we talk about. And also our video sharing site, newvideos.com. Make sure you're part of that, because we're going to start doing a daily news show on that every single day at newvideos.com. American Airlines is going to follow the Spirit Airlines bankruptcy because they're convinced Spirit is not going to make it. Read the story below. They want to purchase hubs and different things from Spirit. So the best thing to do is tie themselves to the Spirit bankruptcy. Now, when you read the story, it looks like, oh my gosh, American Airlines is going bankrupt with Spirit. No, this is shenanigans. It's designed to get your attention towards this. Final story, and again, everything is not good right now. Things are bad. Think about this. In January of 2025, we had a total of 15% of all rental applications that were made where people had delinquencies. 15%. Now, right now, it's over 32% right now. That is catastrophic, guys. That is bad, to say the least. And the idea with this is that, hey, listen, I'm going to pay my rent, but I won't pay my visa on time. Who believes that? Who believes that? So, please, you want to email me? hello@iallegedly.com. Thank you to Dr. Marvin for the 2 stories you provided today. And onward and upward, guys. You guys want to get a hold of me? Reach out, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you very soon.